think about what we have actually established here tonight. So as Newt said, we have established that the president is a bit of a poo-poo head. He's a little odd, a little off. He definitely does not govern in a way that anyone else has, and he says things that many of us wish he wouldn't all the time. We have established that a lot of people do not agree with Donald Trump's policies, including Andrew and EJ, and are furious that he was elected, and will do what they can to discredit him in office, and that the media will do so too. As Newt said, half of the stuff that comes out of the media, it's directly disputed by four-star generals, by others, but it doesn't stop them from writing it. So there is an active and hostile campaign. We've established that if you throw around lots of scary words like autocrat, tyranny, and Putin, and you put them in the same breath as Donald Trump, that you can scare people and make them start thinking in an alternate reality to what's actually happening in Washington. But here's what we have not established, because it goes to tonight's resolution. We have not established that Donald Trump has undermined or hurt in any way the actual rules and forms of democracy in the United States as we Americans view them, okay? They mentioned Jim Comey. He had the right to fire him. They mentioned Joe Arpaio. He had the right to pardon him. They talk about different moves that he's taken. There's no one disputing that the president has the right to change regulations within Health and Human Services to change the president's health care law. You might not like how he's doing it. You might agree, but with the policy of before. But you might not like that he got rid of the climate program, but he did so because it was pushed through without congressional approval, had been immediately stayed by the Supreme Court because they recognized that it likely violated the Constitution because of the way it was put through. No one can point to anything that has undermined, again, those basic structures that we have.
What about banning the LGBT from the military?
I didn't know we were debating. No one is disputing that he can do that too. I am not saying it's the right policy. Many people can disagree, but you don't just get to revolt if you don't like it. This is why we have elections. And I appreciate that many people in this room did not like the way this election went. Many of us on the Republican side, Donald Trump was not our first choice for the nomination either. Okay? But we had an election that was peacefully conducted, it was honestly conducted. And there is no proof otherwise, and if you think so, you're reading that press again. Wait and see what actually happens before you make your mind. But I ask you to vote against this. Don't believe the hype. Actually base this on the facts of what he's done so far.